Welcome back to the Chammy. I know nobody's in the chat, but here to do free live energy updates. One question, one card for one subscription. If you're live. If you're subscribed already, please like the live. I don't know why. Doing paid, general, and in-depth readings tonight, as well as twin flame readings, as well as group counseling sessions. Check the description for everything. I know nobody's in the chat, but go ahead and check the description anyways. Hey Nisha, how are you tonight? Can you see me? Okay, I'll check the energy real quick. I'm trying to type something out. 1 second, babe. Okay, let's see what you need to know about that right now. So, Spirit, what does Nisha need to know right now about the meeting she's going to have tomorrow? What does she need to know about that? And hey, Faith, welcome to the channel. How are you tonight? So, Spirit, what does Nisha Queen need to know right now about the results in regards to having to move / meeting tomorrow's? Is the meeting going to result in her having to move? Doing free live energy updates, one question for one card for one subscription, plus paid general in-depth love reading, twin flame readings, and mentoring sessions, grief counseling sessions tonight. If you're here for a free live energy update, please just put your question in the chat. Let me know if you want tarot oracle cards, and please like the live if you're already subscribed. Spirit, what does Nisha Queen need to know about this question she's asking? The meeting is just going to be leaving you in limbo, but I also feel like I also feel like in this situation somehow you're going to still be hanging around the place that you're at for just a little bit while longer, or maybe as long as you want to. We could go deeper about it in the oracle cards. I could maybe ask something, but I feel like with the Hanged Man, traditionally this would be a no card. If you were to go over to Trusted Tarot and read about this card, it would tell you that this is a no or maybe card. But in regards to the way that I read, I feel like the Hanged Man is saying, yeah, it's going to kind of still leave you in this limbo about where you're going to settle eventually. But I feel like you're still going to be hanging around where you are for a certain amount of time. But Spirit says, just be happy. All right. Stay in those happy vibes, because every step that you take, just remember, and every day that goes by, you're getting closer and closer to that home that you want, that home that we've been talking about, that home that you've been looking for, with the stability and the security that you want. The meeting's about dumb stuff. Yeah. Pretty much being in limbo can be pretty dumb. Who's next? Faith Elizabeth. Hi, I have a love for dating or heart. What do you mean? You have a love for dating? I guess my roommate and I, that's what meeting about. Okay. You're welcome, sweetheart. I'm glad I could help. Just stand your ground. Just remember, you're the majestic ass queen of your reality, and nobody can go feral on you unless you allow them to. So don't be sitting around tonight going, worrying if it's about you having to move out. Don't sit around thinking about how, how, what's, why, where, when's. Just relax and enjoy yourself if you can. Do I drink? No, sober is gangsta. I'm not gonna say no because I like to drink wine, and sometimes I like to drink ready to drunk. That margarita wine stuff made out of agave, but very rarely do I drink. My favorite drink is actually French martini. I love French martinis. Faith, what's your question, babe? I recently FaceTimed with the guy I'm talking to. Is he still interested in me? Will there be contact? Of course there will be contact, and of course he's interested in you if you want him to be interested in you. But let's go ahead and see what the cards say. So Tower card. This Tower card is kind of about maybe rebuilding your thoughts and ideas on what you do want with this person, so that you can stop worrying about will there be contact, so you'll be more confident in yourself and knowing that it's just what you want is done. All right, don't burn bridges with this person. Don't burn bridges in your mind. Don't dwell on things that haven't happened yet or may never happen, like will there be contact again. Traditionally, I feel like the Tower card can mean 2 or 3 different things depending on the energy in regards to maybe even how you're feeling. um, Sometimes this card can traditionally give somebody an idea of how much somebody has a heart on for them. It can also mean sometimes, absolutely no. Someone's going to have a tower moment, you know, and lightning is going to strike, but how are you going to react? Are you going to stay cool or are you going to let it burn? Also this card, once again, can mean, slowly by slowly, step by step, floor by floor, you will build something with this person that has a new foundation for you both, unlike any other relationship maybe that you've been in. So I feel like, yes, they will be contacting you if that is something that you want. Instead of dwelling on, will they contact me? When will they contact me? Be thinking about how much you're going to enjoy the next time you talk to them, what you're going to be saying. Even play it out in your mind just for fun, right? But yeah, I feel like is he interested in you? Is like, well, yeah, of course he's interested in you, especially if you are interested in him. Um, he definitely has some kind of heart on for you with that Tower card. So I hope that helps, Faith. Please keep me updated. hope somehow that helps, Faith. Again. Paved driveway this year. No, I didn't stay 2 years. It's so beautiful. Nothing. Excuse you, I guess more room out than there is in.
And what's the?
Hey, Fire Spawn, how are you tonight? What?
Who wants it?
Okay. Hey, Fire Spawn, how are you? It's good to see you. What are you up to tonight? I'm doing good. Thank you so much for asking. I've just been getting some work done today and trying to still find a place to live. But other than all that, I'm pretty good in my vibrations today. Thanks for asking. Yes, Ingrid. Yes. Free live energy updates, one question for one card for one subscription, plus paid general readings, in-depth love readings, twin flame readings tonight, as well as group counseling, mentoring sessions, along with cards. Everything you need to know is in description. Even a contest is going on. Yeah, it was pretty late last night. Yesterday was Wacky Wednesday. It was such a tailspin. Very much a tailspin. Today I woke up much bright-eyed, much more bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. Yeah, sure, dear. You just want a random card, or you have a specific question? You want tarot, or do you want oracle cards? Tarot, okay. So you don't have a specific question, Ingrid. You just want, okay, I really just want to know if I'm on the right path in life. Okay, let's see what Spirit needs you to know about right now about that. Spirit, what does Ingrid need to know about that right now? So, Nine of Wands is saying to you that, whatever journey you're on right now, you may feel that there is a lot of responsibility, a lot of taking steps to achieve what you want, but maybe you're not seeing the results. You might even feel burdened by it. You definitely have respect for yourself and the results that you are making in regards to efforts of the work that you're doing. But there might need to be a little tweaking in this Nine of Wands. I think you might even be a little bit bored with the path or the journey you might be on. You see her holding her stick, looking to the sky, wondering, what's next? Is it going to be even more of an uphill battle? So I hope somehow that helps. It's like you've got the right idea, but maybe you have the wrong thoughts or the wrong assumptions, or maybe there's something that's not clicking because maybe you're not vibrating at the frequency that Spirit wants you to, and it's causing maybe too much conflict, maybe within, and so you're seeing it showing up as well as without. Fire Spawn, I have a question. Do you believe in past lives? Yes, I do, and I believe in the afterlife as well. I feel confused. I miss my dad. He guided me to the most. Okay. Yeah, that's a very valid thing to feel. When you lose somebody's guidance like that, it's important to, keep seeking guidance from maybe somebody else that is maybe in their image, or trust that them as your spirit guide will guide you down the right path. But see, you need to be following your inner compass. I'm not your inner compass, so I can't tell you what it's saying. You have to tell me so that I can dissect it and help you. It's very normal to feel what you're feeling. I've been there. Okay. But it's good that you have come here. The Spirit is glad, because, with things like the law of vibration, the law of attraction, the law of assumption, and staying true to what you believe in and being responsible is what's going to really, bring you to where you need to be on your path. It's like you're on the right path, but you need some tweaking. Excuse me. I needed a sippy. Well, that's really cool. I'm really happy for you that you had that experience. So I would suggest, noting it and journaling about it. And, I want you to understand it's not mental garbage, okay? It really is you in another reality that he's in, okay? It's a very, very real thing. It's just the only way that you can process it in your 3D reality is to be knocked out and be in your 4D reality. Because you both aren't separate. So I'm here for you. Keep me updated. If you need to know more, there's all kinds of stuff in the description that can help. We could always go in depth reading in the future if you want to in regards to this kind of stuff. But, just stay focused on what you want, putting yourself first. You're welcome. You're very welcome. Sorry, y'all, I'm trying to take a picture for a friend of mine that is in another window about a house. I figured since there weren't a lot of people in, I would just kind of sneak that moment in on my phone for my friend. Hey, Cynthia, welcome back to the Chammy. How are you, dear? Hey, Spirit Above. Your comment last night made me cry. I'm so glad that you had a wonderful moment dancing to that song I was singing by Patsy Cline. Thank you. Cynthia, will I get the apartment Eric went to look at today, or it's not the one keeping looking? Okay, let's see what you need to know about your apartment, dear. I don't know why I called it your apartment. Maybe it's the one. Let's see what Spirit says, Cynthia. I'm so excited for you. So, doing in-depth twin flame and general readings tonight, as well as mentoring sessions with tarot cards, all in the description. Free live energy updates as well. One card for bleh, one question for one subscription. Hey, Cottonfly, welcome back to the Chammy. So Cynthia might have found a place. So, wow. So Queen of Swords. Spirit's like, take hold now with this Queen of Swords. This could be the one. This could definitely be the one. Queen of Swords. But if there's anything that triggers you about it, maybe it won't be the one. But Spirit says, yeah, this definitely could be the one. And it's so interesting because, like, look at how on the card, it's like two different buildings that are like apartment buildings. Maybe what this card is also saying is that maybe there's going to be a house that comes up and you might just move into a house instead of an apartment. Or maybe this apartment will lead to a house. Spirits above is Carl, your twin flame. I feel like, I can ask Spirit, but I feel like when it comes to a question like that, Spirit above, you're asking that question and it's probably so, if that's really what you're feeling. And I feel like, let me fix this. I feel like only we can really know. I was really quite torn, between, trying to figure out who was and who wasn't my twin flame. But I knew based on certain things that I was feeling, certain things that this person projected maybe through their art, their music, or even their life, their everyday life. And the synchronicities, were too intense to not explore it more, in my opinion. I'm not sure if I'm in love with my twin flame, but I definitely know who the twin flame is. And I've had tarot card readers try to tell me who my twin flame was, but I just feel like that is something that you have to, and see, yes, like Spirit saying, yes, this person could quite be the one. But you would really, you'll question it for a while. You honestly will. And then you'll just know. You'll know because I know this is gonna sound so stupid. You'll both sprain your ankle the same day, or you'll have a frequency where you just, you'll just be. There's just something special about it. Okay, and it's different from a soulmate, at least in my personal My personal vortex. Hello, Jack Mac. Welcome back to the Chammy. Derek, welcome to the channel. How are you today? 32686 is Carl. So, Cynthia, not Cynthia, pardon me, Spirits Above 323. Love that number. If you're really feeling that, it really is a real thing. Fire Spawn, hey girl. Kyle, Andrew, hey Stormy, may I have a read on my love life? Kyle, one card for the whole love life? I can see what I can do. Just give me a moment, guys. One moment. Hi, Derek. Welcome to the channel. How are you tonight? It has been impossible to come together, but my reaction to him is undeniable and terrifying. That's so interesting that you say that. It's like you can't deny the fact that it really is your twin flame. And sometimes I wish that my twin flame was someone else, but that other person is like my soulmate. I feel like it's like a soulmate, like a past life thing too. But there's something different about the twin flame, because they could just, affect you so much like that, especially if you let them. One moment, friends. Give me just one moment to put some of this stuff up in the chat. God, I love this song. So I don't have a moderator tonight, so just bear with me. Now I'll be turning this song down because I don't want to listen to it. Okay, who's next? Please do not spam the chat. Everybody is going to get covered. I promise. Okay, I'm back in this. I'm back in the YouTube window. Sorry, guys. So, let's go back up and see what's going on. My name is Mercedes. Derek is my boyfriend. Okay. Panul, hey, does Ishan think of me? Jack Mac, was Carmen happy to see me? Cottonfly was wondering how Anthony's feeling about us right now. Kylie Andrew, I don't know why your message was retracted. Spirits Above from Twin Flames is new to me. I know soulmates and soul connections, but it's not the same. Yeah, it's really not the same. Derek, LOL. I'm so confused, Derek. I mean Mercedes. Okay, so let's get some of these energy updates. So, Kyle Andrew, wasn't I going to do a card for your love life? I don't know. Let's just do a card for you in your love life. So your love life is about to grow and become nostalgic. Somebody really wants to offer you their magic wand. And they want to really take action with you soon. I hope that you are keeping your eyes, your heart, and your mind open about your love life. Who's next? Cottonfly. I was wondering how Anthony's feeling about us right now. Spirit, what does Cottonfly need to know about how Anthony's feeling about her and them right now? Well, despite circumstances, he really feels he can build and grow something special with you. Didn't we get this card before? Oh my goodness. Let's see what the energy is. See what Spirit says about the energy. Has he been a little distant? So either YouTube's broken or people are just not subscribing. Let's see. Derek, are you next? Spirit, was Carmen happy to see Jack Mac? Spirit was was Carmen happy to see Jack Mac? Was Carmen happy to see Jack Mac? Spirit, what does Jack Mac need to know about that right now? There's something going on in regards to this person's mental wealth, their self-concept. I feel like what Spirit's saying in regards to this person, they might have been so like hung up on themselves that, and feeling like, maybe feeling that they had to be sneaky with you or something like that, so they couldn't be comfortable. Were they happy to see you? Yes, they were happy to see you. The energy behind that, this weird card here, the Seven of Swords, is the Ten of Cups. Maybe they feel like if they were to get into a relationship with you or go deeper or go further in whatever it is you guys are doing in your vortex, that they'd have to be sneaky. They enjoy your company, but they feel there's something maybe they feel sneaky about themselves. Maybe they're cheating themselves in regards to their true feelings about you. I hope somehow that helps, Jack Mac. Spirit says you'll be out of this limbo soon. Derek, Mercedes, Derek, and my boyfriend. Okay, connection. I'm great looking for a real connection reading. Okay, so you just want a card, Mercedes? What are you sorry for, honey? Don't be sorry. It's okay. Kylie, yeah, please, Kylie, be present for what you're about to receive in your love life. Sit back and receive it. Don't keep wanting it. Okay, Mercedes would like a real connection reading in our relationship. Mercedes and Derek, is love at first sight real? So let's get this straight, Mercedes. One card is not going to tell you everything that you need to know. Okay. You want a real connection reading, but you have to understand that to really get a real connection, deep reading, you're going to have to get an actual reading from me that's more than one card. Does this person love you, like you? If it's love at first sight for you, of course, I don't need to pull a card. It's one free card for one question for one subscription, and then everything else you need to know is in the description, Mercedes. But yeah, if this is something that you want, that you feel this person is you feel thunderstruck, they must feel the same way about you too. And you can happy and do whatever you want with them. I hope that helps. Hey, me 888, how are you doing today? Cottonfly, has he been distant? Okay, me 888, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. So let me go ahead and turn my call center off. Just give me a moment so that okay, Mercedes, I'm in a paid reading now. All I was telling you is that if you feel Derek is the love of your life, or maybe feels that if you're feeling love at first sight, they probably feel the same way. Please subscribe to the channel, and if you want to go in depth, you can just buy a reading. I can't tell you everything in one card. I'm so sorry, Mercedes. So me 888, how is my divine masculine Chris currently viewing me or feeling about me? Okay, let's see what you need to know about that again today. Spirit, what does me 888 need to know about that today, Spirit? What does me 888 need to know about that, Spirit? What can you tell us about that? I'm going to get some different cards. Hold on one second. I mean, I'm going to use these cards, but I just feel called to get a different set out. Yes, dear. I know. But I know it's been on your mind, and you've been thinking about it, and you've been wondering about it. So Spirit, what does me 888 need to know about that right now? It says he has been a little nicer. It's like he kind of sees me a little more in depth. It's comfortable after argument feeling instead of It's like, I understand. I really do. And he's probably been distant in his room listening to Tate. Your divine masculine is feeling intuitive, sensitive, artistic, and friendly towards you. Me 888. Now we've got a 3 of Wands as the energy behind this reading. Spirit saying in regards to the energy vortex, it's like things are looking very good. Okay. You need to have patience at this time, of course. I know Spirit's always like, be patient, be patient, be patient. I know that kind of sucks. Because it's like you get to the point where it's like, I know I'm doing the work good, but I want my results, of course. So then there's a 10 of air here, and I feel like this card, it's about some kind of cycle that's complete. Maybe like the end of a difficult situation, embracing change, expecting things to be better. Maybe this person or you, or maybe both of you, are recovering from some kind of addiction. And I'm not talking like smoking cigarettes or doing drugs or alcohol. I'm talking more like addicted to pain, addicted to talking to yourself or each other bad, maybe. Self-loathing kind of stuff, like I'm not worthy kind of stuff. And then thinking that neither one of you could be together, maybe because of circumstances or limiting beliefs. I'm not sure. But Page of Fire is the energy behind. I wanted to do angel cards because I don't know why Spirit said get the angel cards out. But Page of Fire is saying in this new cycle, the old cycle is old. It's old. It's over. The new cycle is going to be more outgoing, more creative. There's going to be more confidence, more mischievousness. Is that a word? Mischievousness. You might even sense that there's some kind of new endeavor you want to take on that they might even want to help you create, your reality even more so with this new endeavor that you might have in mind. Just be your true authentic self in this Page of Fire, which is traditionally known as like a Page of Wands. That card's all about creativity. Using your originality and ingenuity. If you don't know what ingenuity is, you can just look it up. INGENUI and something. Yeah. So let's get to a few of these other cards. I just want to show you though this you've got a lot of emotion here, lots of emotion, and it's all coming to a boil in a really good way. I mean, the end of a cycle to bring on a new one. You see the unicorns leaving the forest. They're like, peace out. We're going to a better forest where the grass is greener. And look at all this creation. It's showing the vibration of your energy and your feelings, you co-creating with the universe. So it cut out for you. Yes, I was saying that I feel this person senses strong emotions. So did it cut out for you because my voice cut out, or you got kicked out of the chat? Because I am doing my best to give you this reading, but I want to make sure you... Okay, so you got a call. So it's going to still be here, okay? And you can go back. And I believe our reading here started around 40 minutes because we're at 43:25 now. And we're at the 10 of Cups. So I feel like Spirit's saying, this one could be the one. This person could be the one. You definitely are co-creating a trustworthy relationship with them in this 10 of Water. You see both mermaids together. They're like exploring this beautiful ocean front together. They're having to trust each other because each wave that comes by there's something new to explore. There's something new to see. There's something new to, do every day. I feel like in your divine masculine that your emotional and material, needs will be met and could be met in every way that you want. You could have a very rewarding family life with this person. And I think it's interesting that, the next card is the Six of Fire. This is traditionally Six of Wands. You see him coming in with good news. He's on his pedestal. Stay on your pedestal to be successful with this, okay? And release that which causes you fear. All right? Get rid of it. Just don't worry about anything. Just have fun, Spirit says. Like I was saying earlier, the old story's over. The new story has already started today for you. End of a difficult phase for you in maybe your relationships, your family, your finances. There's some kind of spiritual transformation that you and Chris are going through. And I feel like Spirit's saying in this release card, it's time for you to move on to higher ground, what you want to, and celebrate not only yourself, but that which you are manifesting, and sit back and relax, knowing it is done. Get the Oracle deck out real quick. See if Spirit has any advice. Yeah, it's really important, though, that you do cry when you need to. One second. Let me get this Oracle cards out. Where the hell are they? Oh my goodness. What did I do with them? It must be over here. The dog has a mental tree illness, so I'm just having to leave these here for her because if I don't, she freaks out. Right here. Silly dog. Spirit, what else does me 888 need to know about? What kind of special messages or advice could you give me 888, Spirit? So if you want an energy update, I'm in a paid live reading right now, and paid live readings take precedence over energy updates. If you'd like to skip to the head of the line after me 888, check the description for what it costs to get a paid reading. They're as low as $10, and you can even do cheaper ones if you get the mentoring session with the cards, because it's only $1 a minute. So you might only need 5 minutes and 5 cards. And yes, I can give you a reading of 5 minutes, 5 cards. So Spirit says, strangely, this is perfect timing for you, me 888, plus Miracle Mile. So I feel like, you have been manifesting some kind of miracles in your life, and strangely, it's just perfect timing for it to come in. So keep, it's like as if it's hidden in plain sight. But just make sure that you're staying balanced. Like you said, you're working on that spiritual journey. Yeah. This could be the next right thing. This could be, everything that you want. Spirit, let's see what else kind of advice Spirit has for you. Hand in hand. You can have this. Think about what you really want. Where is Chris? Is he down the street? Is he on Instagram? Is he... Where is he? What's going on with him? Eye for an eye? Sounds like he's not a happy bunny. So know thyself, because you are not separate. All right? This person could even be your twin flame. But it's up to you to decide. Okay, me 888? Keep me updated. And just remember that you can be and do whatever you want. And a new person may be entering your life soon as well. Like a totally new relationship that begins, or a better version of Chris, who's not like the last Chris that you ever met or could have imagined. That's why I said this person, Chris, is feeling more intuitive and sensitive and friendly in the vortex in regards to you. Your heightened psychic abilities will know if you follow that inner compass, that knowing, that believing. Yeah, I knew he was your twin flame. I just had a feeling. Help with understanding. Thank you, me 888, for allowing me to do a reading for you. I'm so grateful. So now hold up. One day you'll be together, right? But just hear me out while I'm copy and pasting the rules and info for people who are here, who come in. You've got to get into the feeling that you're not separate. All right? You're not separate. Why don't you spend some time tonight trying to send them a message telepathically, and just make it something easy like, hey, you're happy, healthy, and wealthy. Try it when you wake up in the morning, and then the next night, and then the next morning, and the next night, and just see what happens. You could try any message you really want, but try to get into that feeling that they're already there. Because the more that you are not afraid and the less resistance you have, the sooner the what you want's going to show up. Sitting around singing, someday we'll be together. Like, that's, go listen to the song. But you know what? It's here now. So take hold now. Okay? Hold on. If I told you, so you see Lucy and Desi on this, right? Like, I have this little, you see Lucy and Desi, right? I mean, if I told you that it was Beyonce and her man, no, it's Lucy and Desi, okay? So it's not Beyonce and Jay-Z. So why would you say it was Beyonce and Jay-Z ever? You see what I'm saying? Like, this is your man. So why say you're going to be together one day? That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, me 8888. Lucy and Desi. I kind of wish now that Beyonce had a Beyonce and Jay-Z little pill box. I need one. I love Lucy too. My God, why isn't she on TV anymore? Tears in my eyes. Give me one moment, guys. I need to use the little girls' room. Sophie, it's so good to see you. Me 888, keep me updated. I'm here for you. Be right back. Here, look at cute puppy while I'm away. Welcome back. Sorry, guys. I had to step out for a moment. I didn't want to have to pee inside myself. Yeah, sure, dear. We can do that. Spirit, what does me 888 need to know about that right now? So how are they viewing you? They feel like you're their destiny in this Wheel of Fortune. I'm just saying that they feel like it's destiny for you to be in their life. They contemplate it often. I hope somehow that helps. Who's next? I know that there were a lot of people who were up here that were confused about what's going on. I'm sorry, Ariana was not ignoring you. I just was in a paid reading with me 888. So Cottonfly, I realize why he's been humbled, because he made a mistake about what he was arguing about with me, but I was humble in being like, yeah. Hey Tinu, welcome to the channel. Digisophus Perez, are you still there? Morgan, are you still there? Yes, Megan, I can provide you with guidance. Are you still there? Sophia, welcome to the channel. Ariana, wait, are you talking about my question? No, Ariana, not yet, dear. Why couldn't Alex end up with me? Like, why did he have to ghost me? I want to know why we couldn't be together. He chose to do me wrong. Hey, Alex, how are you? How is Dion viewing you? Let's go ahead and get our love cards out. I wish I could actually find my love card deck. It's a major arcana deck. And okay, so Ariana, real quick. That's so funny. And then Alex, you're asking about an Alex, and then Alex comes into the chat. Okay, Megan. Megan, what's going on? Start typing and let me know while I'm taking care of Ariana. Ariana, listen, I'm here for you, Megan, okay? And if you want Oracle or Tarot or a grief counseling session or something like that, I'm here for you. Everything you need to know is in the description. If you subscribe, you can even get a free 40-card in-depth reading at the end of the month on April 1st when it starts. So, Ariana, maybe you subconsciously need to work on your self-concept so that you can get rid of this worry about people ghosting you. But let's see why he was such a dick to you, pardon my French. Spirit, what does she need to know about her questions? He didn't hold you in a good place in his thoughts and feelings. Okay? He didn't realize that you were the empress of his dreams. That's his fault, not your fault. Okay? You just stick up and defend for what you believe in. He just didn't, at the end of the day, he doesn't know how to treat women. This is how he sees women in general. It's not your fault. But you can change it and you can get him back. Don't let anyone tell you different, Ariana. Alex, I'm doing well. I'm good, Alex. I'm good. I'm absorbing. I just found a house where I want to live. It's for rent. But I don't know. I mean, they're probably going to rent it before I can move into it. So, because I have to stay where I'm at least until my dad's therapy is finished. We can see how he's doing and recovering from the therapy as well. But I'm doing good. I'm just trying to co-create with the universe every day and what I want. So Dion and you. Oh, Alex, that's so sweet what you said to Ariana. So Alex, your question. Let me go up and see. Why did it retract your message, Alex? Sophie, are you still there? Are you okay? Okay, how's Dion viewing you, Alex? Let's see what you need to know about that right now. Spirit, what does Alex need to know about how Dion is viewing? Interesting. Loyal, trusting. Someone who's all that in a bag of chips. They hope you feel the same. I hope that helps. You got the King of Pentacles, Alex, okay? They might think you're a little bit of a slowpoke, but Not in a mean way. Okay, Megan, you got cheated on, got chucked out. Your brother, okay. And I just started my new job. This has all happened in 5 days. Oh my God. Wow, your thoughts really do create. Let's get your let's try to get you on the right path. Let me put a timer on because I put dinner in and I need to put my phone on the charger. You're welcome. You're so welcome, Alex. So what are you telling yourself about all this stuff, Megan? Because it doesn't have to be this chaotic. You don't ever have to get cheated on again. You don't ever have to get chucked out again. Your brother crashed your car. Let it burn. Get your insurance money when you can. Just make sure that you document everything very well. Look forward to your new job. Be grateful and thankful for it so that you can do what you need to do financially. But ask yourself, what are you telling yourself about life in general? It doesn't always have to be this difficult. It doesn't have to be this. I mean, are you telling yourself it's going to be good when? It's going to be good then? Where did Fire Spawn go? Megan, it's really going to be okay. I wish I could give you a hug. Oh, you're welcome, Cottonfly. I'm going to take another sippy. I need to go get more pineapple juice tomorrow. I'm trying to not drink juice or water from plastics. But inflation's almost making it impossible. Freaking $12 for water. It's ridiculous. Well, look at me. I've been stuck at the haunted dump. Dogs are barking. Okay, I won't talk shit about the haunted dump. I'm sorry. She has mental treat illness tonight. Actually, she has mental treat illness every night. It's kind of like my mental hair illness. So I have to keep these literally by her so that she go away. She will stay calm. It's an alarm to the hell train. Yeah, and if you believe in karma, Ariana, yes, they will get their karma. Let me tell you something, Ariana. I've been doing a lot of that glow up work that they tell you to do in the law of assumption, or when you're when you're practicing law of assumption or whatever. I've been doing a lot of that, and I noticed that changing my feelings and my concept about my specific person and what I felt I could or did have with them was not separate from me every day, realizing that we were not separate, so it didn't matter what the circumstances were because that person was still helping me find my way every day. And I felt like I could no longer, think about how someone in the past hurt me, because here was this person that never hurt me. It doesn't mean that people around him didn't hurt me, but you'll know it's the one or the right one, I feel, when they make you feel good about yourself. Okay? Even if they don't feel so good about themselves, they always are doing what they can to watch over you. And I feel like, Ariana, what you also need to know is, if you really do believe in karma, it is yours. So back to the karma thing. I used to believe in karma too, and I'm just not sure I do, because, I'm not sure I did for a while, I will say. Okay, I'm not sure I did for a while. So I went ahead and did my work that I wanted to do to co-create with the universe, to manifest a better living situation, a better financial situation, a better love life, a better whatever I want, a better music career, that doing this better. And then one day, like, my ex messaged me. Okay, and this is the person that I haven't been in a relationship with anyone for almost 2 decades, because I was with them when I was very, very young, and I wanted to spend the rest of my life with them. And they got in contact with me, and they said, "Yeah, I'm at such and such place, and I was just thinking about you, and I blah 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 my Cadillac." So we just talked our Cadillacs for a little bit, and then you're probably like, why would you even talk to someone who did like what you're talking about, Ariana, with this guy? Because they saved my life from someone who tried to kill me. And even though this person broke my heart, I wouldn't be talking to you guys if this person hadn't saved my life. So they told me, they always want to ask me if they can come home, but they're not going to get to come home, and they know that. But they told me this. And this is what made me believe in karma again. They said, everything they did to me happens to them with every single relationship they get into. And I was like, wow, that's karma. And what made me believe that maybe karma wasn't real, at first, was because the person that put shave powder in my hair, I still haven't seen anything in my 3D reality in regards to that person's karma. And in the way that I'd like to see it happen. So I had stopped thinking about that the way I stopped thinking about karma in regards to my ex, and was just like, well, it'll catch up with them too. I believe in karma again. Just like that. So, Ariana, please know that you never have to go through this again. And I'm not talking about, you don't have to go through it again because you stayed single and celibate like myself. No. But your thoughts and your feelings will definitely be everybody, everybody is you pushed out. So please just try to remember that, everybody, and your thoughts, your feelings, and your actions, and what you assume about others. So let's get to more of these tarot card readings. Hey, Maria, welcome back to the channel. Megan, just know that I'm holding space for you. This is a safe place to come and talk about, your grief. It'll always be validated, and you'll always be safe here to talk about your grief. And Lourdes, welcome back to the channel. Janky, welcome back to the Chammy, or if it's your first time, welcome here. How old was I when I discovered my powers? When I was in the womb of the last witch that was here. Just trying to make you laugh, guys. That was a terrible joke. And then I had more powers once I learned about sugar. Oh, Maria, I'm so glad you had a better day. Ariana, let me say something about age. It doesn't matter if the man is 10, 20, 30 years older, 40, 50s. It doesn't matter what age the man is. A good man is not going to treat you like that. Okay? Whether it's 4 years old. I've never dated anyone my age. Never. They're either a lot older than me or a lot younger than me. I don't know why it's like that. Maybe like a lot of people my age are dead. I don't know. But I'm telling you right now, Ariana, I've never dated anybody my age. They're either a lot older than me or a lot younger than me. And it's always been that way. It doesn't matter if I'm 20 or 30 or 15. I'm kidding. But yeah. So don't let age discrimination get you the way American Idol got me with age discrimination, and The Voice with age discrimination, and everywhere else I go. Age discrimination is a real thing, and it could keep you from finding true love. If I met the right guy and he was in his 70s, sure. 90s even. If I met the right guy and he was in his 20s, okay. Let's kick it. I know that just sounds so weird, but I just don't want to with astrological signs, I don't want to be like, oh, but they're this. I don't want to really fuck my head over again with limiting beliefs and standards, because I don't want to block myself from good opportunities that I might have in my short life or my long life, or life is short no matter how long it is. I really feel that way. Yeah, but those are, how many guys your age are even emotionally mature enough to handle a bank account? How many guys your age even drive? How many guys your age own a house or aspire to own property or real estate or have even good credit? Yeah, and they're not going to be. They're not going to be. So you create somebody that is because you have the power. You are the magic wand. Megan, I appreciate your response and interruption. Thank you for coming. Thank you, Megan, so much. I'm glad you're here. Spirit's glad you're here. Arcana, welcome back to the channel. Does Roberto spy on you? Let's find out. Gosh, I hope Roberto spies on me. I'm just teasing, Maria. That's my own inside joke here. So hey, look, Justice card. This guy, yeah, they do. This person, yeah. You got a really big crush on this person, don't you? So when are you going to see this person again and ask them out for cheesecake? Did you have like a cheesecake factory somewhere? Arcana, hi, nice to see you too, sweetheart. Thank you, sweetheart. I'm so glad you're here. What are you guys up to over there, wherever you are, Arcana? Are you having a good day? So, Ariana, your homework is thinking about and dreaming about the man you want. It's like, think about it as a shopping spree, and don't worry, you can always put something back if you don't want it and change it. Cottonfly, in regards to Anthony, that's your specific person. That's your man. That's who you want to be with. And you have the power to co-create it. Same with you, Maria. Okay? And Megan, you don't have to put up with any of that shit. You just toss that shit to the wind. If you don't like something, just throw some glitter on it. If someone starts to tell you, excuse me, Spirit, Spirit's choking me up here. Megan, if someone starts to tell you, go feral on you, you just tell them, that's not the truth. I'm sorry you feel that way. I hope you change your mind. Or, if you start to feel that you're not on your pedestal, take a moment for yourself and sit back and think about what you want instead of what you don't want to be about and what you don't want to bring about. 1 foot here and 1 foot in the future. It's like, I know this sounds really Epcot Center, but the thoughts you have today are your future tomorrow. So please, make them pretty. So I'm just going to do something crazy soon with my hair. I don't know what yet. I'm just wondering how many crazy hairstyles can I do with just this hair? Yes. Yes, Maria. Yes. Be ambitious about it. He's ambitious about you. He just doesn't know how to start. It's like he doesn't, like he does want this 2 of Cups with you, but he wants to share that cup of love with you, but it's as if he just doesn't know where to start. Maybe it's the fact that work and life in general don't make him stop to think about what he really wants. He might not even know what he wants, love. He might just be like, like a couple weeks ago, I was like, I want new skincare. But I didn't want to go back to the Noxzema bottle in the fridge unless I desperately needed to take my makeup off somewhere that wasn't here. I didn't want to go back to, the Yardley soap. I couldn't go back to Lemire because it was just too expensive. I mean, just insanely expensive. So I kind of feel like I manifested the whole skincare thing because my friend called me up and was like, you want to try this stuff? It's like really working for me. And she's had so many issues with her health, her skin in general. And I was just so impressed with what the product was doing for her skin. So I was like, I might as well just try these free samples. I manifested it because I told myself, I really want some new skincare. I can't afford Lemire right now. Maybe one day I'll get my diamond disc again or whatever. But I'm just going to let it come to me. I'm not going to go to like the supermarket and get some crap off the shelf. I'm just going to stick at home with like my, holistic stuff that I was doing, which I still do. But I just was going to let the skincare stuff come to me. And then I didn't even think about it. And then the next thing I know, it shows up. And I really do. I think my skin's kind of going through a purge. I was able to go out today and get the makeup that I like. And I've noticed a huge difference in the texture of my skin compared to what it was even a week ago using that makeup. So just like I manifested my skincare thing that my friend's helping me with, manifest that cheesecake date. Ariana, manifest that man. I did it. I just sat there one day and I thought about his eye color and his hair color and his his features, and then maybe what his voice sounded like, and then how he would treat me, and then what he would do. I know that sounds kind of bonkers, but it'll be fun, I promise. Okay, Arcana, let's see what you need to know about that. M. Lourdes, what was your question, dear? Did I miss it? Please, can you tell me? Well, I face issues with authorizations for the reporters to film the presentation I'm going to make in June with kids at the nursing care. Thank you. M. Lourdes, you're going to face issues with authorizations for the reporters to film the presentation if you don't get permission to do it first. So Spirit says just stay strong, and really do your research in regards to your situation so that you don't end up in jail or with a lawsuit, okay? Spirit, you can't just go and show people's family members, or people without their consent. Okay, that would be like me walking into your house or the place you work and filming you against your will while you're picking your nose and then showing it on my YouTube. You'd be pretty upset without my permission. Just make sure you got all your T's and I's and ducks in a row and crossed and everything with laws and everything. So you don't get a lawsuit, you don't get hurt, you don't face any charges or, all right, sweetheart, or any copyright issues. You don't want those. Can I donate it? Yes, Maria, you can donate, sweetheart. I don't have my phone in front of me. Let me check. So yeah, it is a good time to donate or get your questions in if you want. If you want it for, I've got mentoring sessions today. I should probably just go over to the description and read it out. So, free live energy updates, one question, one card for one sub. If you're already subscribed, please like the video. I'm doing paid general in-depth readings tonight, as well as new twin flame readings. If anybody's interested. Live mentoring grief counseling sessions with tarot cards, which are $1 per minute. So it's all in the description. I can help with breakups, divorce, finding new love, LGBTQ plus A relationship, toxic relationship, family issues, friends, socialize, pets, life, destiny path, stuff like that. There's also a contest in the description as well. If you're subscribed and you put your comment down in the chat under the live, your name will get put into the Magic Greek hat, and you might get a 40 card in-depth reading for free on April 1st. Courtney, how are you, honey? Who's next? We're today at work, even at school, was like he was okay. He looks like he's holding back. Yeah, that strength card is very much a holding back card too. So, in Lourdes, like I said, hold back a little bit until you got all your ducks in a row and you understand the process of everything legally. Arcana, Shiva only has flirting feelings or truly love commitment with me. Let's see what you need to know. What you need to know about that, honey. I am well, Courtney. Thank you so much for asking. You're having a good night. Courtney, I'll answer that question in a moment. Spirit, what does Arcana need to know about their question they're wanting to know about? Going to be closing the portal in about 30 minutes. Be closing the portal in about 30 minutes. So if anybody wants a reading, please feel free to donate. Or if you just want a free live energy update, put your question in the chat. Let me know if you want oracle or a tarot card. So what is this card? So Arcana, I feel like this person really wants a trusting, committed, loving, loyal relationship in this King of Pentacles. Remember, you're the magic wand, and you can create this and co-create this with the universe through your feelings, your thoughts, and giving it meaning and what you want, and assuming that it's already your man. It's already what you want it to be, darling. Who's next? Sunny. I know, I want some cheesecake too. Okay, dear, let me look. You're welcome, Arcana. I hope that helped. Okay. Okay, so what does he hold back, Spirit? What does he hold back? What does he hold back, Spirit? What does she need to know about what he holds back? Very interesting. He might hold it back that he wants to hold your hand. He might hold back that he might just be a little bit dense and need you to spell it out. He's holding back that he wants to hold your hand, be hand in hand with you. Spirit says trust the process. He holds back how ambitious he feels about you. Could be because of the work. It could be because of his mental wealth. He holds back that what he likes about you too, which is how orderly you are and everything, how very orderly you are. But he likes that because he is that kind of person as well. He holds back how he would really like an opportunity with you. He holds back even his own prosperity sometimes in regards to really, he's just holding back his feelings in general all the way out because he's pretty dense. But he's smart, but he can be dense. Like, what do you mean you like me kind of thing. So does everybody notice? Let's see what you need to know about that right now. Does everybody notice? No, not really. No, not really. People, even though they're close to you guys at work or wherever you guys are about, don't worry about it because everybody's really distant and really into themselves instead of what you're co-creating with this person. So, feel sneakily about it. Like, feel good about the fact that not everybody's watching. Not everybody cares. Okay, like you do. And that's good because it's kind of like, how when you have a zit on your face and you go to put makeup over it and like your boyfriend or a guy or a friend might be like, I think you look better with your zit showing. It's kind of like that. Or how like when you have a zit on your face and you want to cover it up because of how it makes you feel, like it makes you, it's like, it's almost like this guy might feel like he has a zit on his face all the time, that maybe he's not even that worthy of whatever it is that I don't know where his self-concept is. I think I've told you that before. Exactly. So you're acting professional and you're hello Raymond, welcome back to the channel. How are you today? So it's like not everybody's really paying attention at work. Like even though they're close, they're distant in regards to, will he come closer to you? That's so interesting. See, and he's going through that in his head, in his feelings. Like, why would you date me? Why ask why? Why not? It's interesting because it's such a weird energy. 9 of Wands and 10 of Pentacles. What did he think of her today, Spirit? What does she need to know about that? Hello, not in jail, want it too badly. Okay. Spirit, I'm in a paid reading right now, Raymond. If you've got a question, if anybody has a question for a free energy update, please leave it in the chat below, as I'm going to be closing the portal in about 30 minutes. 20 to 30 minutes. I might be closing the portal because I've got a very early morning and it's already 11:11. So make a wish. Spirit, what does Maria need to know right now? What does Maria need to know right now about what yeah, he feels very restricted. He feels very restricted. The energy, though, is good behind that restriction and that anxiety. He thought that maybe you've been a little bit too restrictive. He does like how you look, how you feel to him, the energy. He just really likes you all the way around. So first, once again, will he come towards you? He will. He feels responsible to. He does respect you. He does want this 10 of Pentacles with you. He will, but the only thing that's keeping him back is what he thinks. His mental energy is keeping him from his thoughts and feelings in regards to his mental energy. But he does like you a lot in this nine of Pentacles. He likes everything about you. I think he feels that you might even feel restricted. It's almost Friday. Usually asking, somebody out on a Friday might get you what you want. Just ask Spirit, if she asks him out for cheesecake this Friday, tomorrow, will he say yes? What does she need to know about that? Will he? So, yeah, Spirit says yes. Okay. You can still hold back if it triggers you to ask, but just know that Spirit's telling you got this, Maria. I would answer that in a heartbeat because I like you and fell in love with you with the most of it. So what made you fall in love with him? Rika, if you're doing the work, yes. Fire spawn. Okay, tell me your question, sweetheart. Oh my God, my stomach's growling because I'm so hungry. Rika, Maria. So I'll text him, hey, let's get some cheesecake. Yes, you will. You could even just text, if you can text him, yeah. Or leave, even better, just leave him a voicemail, Just say, hey, want to go for some cheesecake or I don't know. And, and pay for it and just be like, just want to show you how much I appreciate you. Can't hurt. And if he doesn't like cheesecake, then let him pick what he wants to do, what he wants to eat. If he wants to eat anything. Just have fun, okay? I hope somehow this reading has helped. Okay, Courtney. Do you want me to just ask anything, Courtney, for you? What does Spirit need you to know right now, Courtney? Ooh. Someone wants to offer their pentacle to you. They want an opportunity with you. They want to show you that they feel loyal about you. They feel loyal to you. They just really like you all the way around. They feel like they can have a lot of emotional, financial security with you in their life, or get a hold of that more often in their life. They really want that in their life with you. I hope somehow that helps, Courtney. Yeah. That's what that card's about. Someone showing up, wanting an opportunity wanting to offer their cup of love, but in a more of a financial and emotional security way, not just in the way. So Spirit says in the Queen of Cups, they feel very sensitive about you. Okay. Yes, it is. Keep me updated. Get your thoughts together. Fire spawn. Leia, welcome to the channel. Will I have some relief from burnout soon? Better overall health? Let's see what you need to know about that burnout. So, yes, you will. You will. In this Eight of Pentacles, it'll come quickly. You might just need a night on the couch to rest and recover. Maybe go to the spa and get your thoughts together. I hope somehow that helps, Leia. It's coming soon, though. Yes, it's coming soon. Fire spawn. Tarot reader told me I knew my celebrity crush in a past life, but I don't know if I believe in past lives. I just know my current life right now. But I'm interested. Can you pull a card on it for me? Yes, I will, and then I have something to say about past lives. So, Spirit, what does Fire spawn need to know about that right now? Oh, Maria, please keep me updated, honey. Spirit, did Fire spawn and her specific person? I can't wait till you just start calling it your specific person. Calling him your celebrity crush. Just mind you, they poop. Really marinate on that fire spawn. Because if they don't poop, they're an android and should be destroyed. Okay, so Spirit. All right, so yes, this is a past life thing. It's a past life connection, but I don't know if you've ever heard of those readings that people do about the past life where, hold on. I'll have to do some research on it and come back to you at another time to talk to you about that. But it's kind of like a reading that they do, and there's like all this stuff that's written about your past lives, your present life, your future lives. And when I went to go do one, I just told the person, like, I don't want to know about my past life. I don't care, because I'm in this life right now, and that's what's important to me. More important to me, because I want to be here now. So be here now. All right. Really marinate on what you want. Maybe try tomorrow all day long to talk about your celebrity crush as your specific person. And just get real out there, throw all logic out the window and have fun this weekend pretending it's your husband, your boyfriend thing, your baby daddy, whatever. And I know that makes you might make you feel crazy, but just have fun. Okay. I know, right? It's so funny when you call him celebrity crush. I don't even know who it is. I'm just gonna call him. I guess we'll just call him celebrity crush. If that's what you like. Did you ask for a past life reading? Everybody poops unless they're an android and should be destroyed. That was the first song and the only thing that made me laugh after my mom died. So I'm going to just share in the chat because it's so funny. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoy that link and that it makes somebody laugh the way it made me laugh. Like, that video totally broke my silence after my mom passed away. It took a while, like 6 months. But when I saw this song, when I heard the song, I started laughing again. I really love this channel of bad lip readings. It's just the best. Raymond, I want my girl to know how much I love her. Will she be free to go out tomorrow or sooner? Let's find out, Raymond. Let's see what you need to know about that right now. Yeah, my mind's in the gutter now. So what you need to know is I cannot actually do a tarot card reading with this song playing. God, that song is so stupid. So bad lip readings came into my life about 8-9 years ago, and I'm just telling you guys, there's so much fun stuff on that channel. Please check it out. When you get down, that channel will definitely bring you up. When you need to laugh, go there. Okay, Raymond, let's get serious about your love life here. I apologize, and I'm fantastic. So yes, they will come towards you. Yes, yes, yes. This is about reward. This Four of Wands, Raymond. If you really want to let her know how you're feeling, you can always call her on the phone too. And if she doesn't answer, leave it on a voicemail so that she can hear the sincerity in your voice and the emotion in your voice. Spirit says. Who's next? Yeah, and I really liked Steve Cash too, and Talking Kitty. I miss that channel. Rest in peace, Steve Cash. I can't believe she said she gave you a past life reading instead of a current one. That's silly. What a tarot card reader. I got a paid reading, so I'm going to take this right now. Paid readings take precedence over free energy updates. Hello, MM. How are you tonight?
I'm doing okay. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you so much for asking. Do you need a tarot card reading tonight, or somebody to talk to, or how can I help you?
Well, tarot card reading could be good, or intuitive reading. I'm in that it's been a bit of a drawn out process to figure out what my relationship status is with a guy who things seem to be going really well with, and we have a ton in common, lots of shared values, lots of good spiritual connection. But stuff got tricky. He's got some narcissistic tendencies when things get tough. And I have a tendency to attract that.
Yeah, because you're creating it because it's it's in you, it's in your vortex, but you can change that. You can have it be whatever you want. Yeah. Oh, good, because I can see it here in this Nine of Swords, and you're kind of bored with having to work on it. You've done so much work, so much good work, that your destiny's starting to come into play in your vortex.
Yeah, for sure. And I feel very confident that once things settle, once I can just get back to myself and do a little more self-care, I'll establish that again.
What is it that you feel is holding you back the most? Because in this Nine of Swords, I'm kind of concerned about your anxiety and the restrictions that you are still feeling. You want to abandon them, but why are you in so much limbo about it?
I really like the connection that we had, and I want peace with him.
You want a what?
I want peace with him.
Okay, you want peace with him? Wait, are you not finding peace already?
I'm not right now.
That's not good, because if you can't feel those yummy feelings, all that resistance is going to turn into chaotic energy. You're going to start manifesting what you don't want, and we've got to change that. But you've got to know what you want first. Do you know?
I don't know what I want. I don't know if I want him or if he has nothing to do with it.
He has nothing to do with it. It's your reality, not his.
Right.
Okay, he's just going to show up the way that you project him out. Because he has no free will in your reality. You're the co-creator with the universe on your reality.
Yeah. So I need to just turn my attention inward and start focusing back on my own well-being, and then everything will align. Right.
I mean, well, I don't know. I mean, you don't know what you want yet. So when you don't know what you want, that's like the most important thing to think about while you're thinking about how you want everybody who is you pushed out to be, acting, feeling, and thinking according to your assumptions. See, it's really about your vibration.
Yes, it is. But yeah,
I'm gonna get my oracle cards out.
I don't know that I pushed him out. He's the one who's wanted to step back.
Yeah, and it's because you want to step back because you really don't know what you want. See, free will doesn't matter. So it's not really an issue to be worried about when you're starting to think and feel and act for somebody else because you want them to show up a certain way. All right? Because the whole vast world is yourself pushed out. And people act, feel, and think according to your assumptions, and they only play the role that you give them. Because everybody always has. That everybody always has, even before you knew about this. You came here to help turn off the lights, Spirit says. No vacancy, Spirit says. Sparkle like the diamond that you are. Sparkle, sparkle, bitch. No kings but us. Like, what that means is you've got to get on your pedestal. There's no other king or queen in your court but you, MM. You're not staying on that pedestal. Go ahead and do that body scan, that mind, that feeling like you were just saying about, because just staying here in this feeling of you don't know what you want is like purgatory, all right? It's an answer, but not the solution. You are the solution, though. You know that, right? You're the infinite mirror, Spirit says. Maybe next time you'll get it right with this person, but you've got to create the better version of him through you. How do you want him to act and feel and think about you? Do you know?
I have a feeling about it, but I know that I need my own self-work.
So Spirit says trust the process. Trust the process. Hand in hand, you and Spirit are. Life is beautiful. Life is meaningful. This is more like, intuitive stuff right now. Like I feel like Spirit needs you to know that they're holding your hand. They're there with you. Just trust the process. A lot of us, I tell this to a lot of my clients and a lot of people I help, and I have to tell myself the same thing constantly all day long so that I don't freak out. Sometimes I have to take it 1 hour at a time, and then sometimes I can take it a day or a week at a time, no problem. A month at a time. But the more that you work on it, your mental diet, your strict mental diet, and trusting the process, believing, letting it go, knowing what you want, going to bed tonight as if you have everything you want, even if you just got to put him on the back burner and go general. See what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yep,
you first. You first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do, and I think he's been in touch. He's been reaching out, every day via text. He's messaging, checking in.
And don't start worrying about no contact or anything like that. Like anything that you don't like or want, turn your back on those feelings and emotions and don't think about them. Just run away. Okay, run away from the boogeyman. Yeah. Get away.
Right, like stop focusing on what I don't want.
Exactly. And so every time that you start to focus on something you don't want in regards to him, maybe pull yourself aside and think of a better version of him and how he stops you for a moment and says, hey, I'm not over there, I'm over here. The better version of me. If this is really someone you want to be with, if this is really someone that you care about, if this is really somebody that you feel loyal and that you love. And you know how you can tell if you're loyal to someone and you love them? You're not really looking for the next big thing.
Yeah.
You're not swiping left on Tinder or whatever. I don't know. I've never used them and never will. But I'm only telling you this through experience of through me and my girlfriends and my friends in general. So if you're not feeling loyal, you're not going to be able to kick it with him. And if you feel too much resistance, you're not going to be able to kick it with him. And if you're not feeling yummy, you really ain't going to be able to kick it with any guy or girl or person,
Right.
as a friend or business partner or a lover, or you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
get in those yummy feelings about what you want and go to bed tonight as if you have it, okay? I'm here for you. Keep me updated. That kind of thing. If you have a wobble, I'm here to talk to you anytime. I mean, I'm mostly here at night, but
Okay.
in early mornings.
I mean, what do you, he asked if I wanted to hang out on Saturday, and my first response is, yeah, and then I kind of hesitate.
Why'd you
Yeah,
hesitate? Because you don't really want to hang out with them.
No, I do want to hang out with him. I want things to be good, and things have been awkward, and I'm
They're only
nervous
awkward
that
in your head.
like,
He does really like you a lot. He might even love you. Like this could even be the one this card says here. You just have to know what you want first. We've got 12 seconds. But please know I'm here for you. I wish I could give you a hug, but I can't make up your mind for you. You have to want it.
I know, and I've no.
Well, I'm going to be closing the portal soon. Hold on a second, guys. Just want to say thank you guys so much for hanging out and chatting with me. All your beautiful questions, your subscriptions, your likes. I'll be right back. It's so strange to me how someone can be like, yeah, I like them, but I just don't want to hang out with them. Yeah, I want to be with them, but I just don't feel yummy about them. I don't know what I want. Well, I could tell you, but I'm not going to tell you because you got to make up your own mind. Some people do have to really make up their own mind. And then some people who call in, after they talk to me, they're able to make up their mind easier because it's like a lot of us, I feel like we get conditioned to have other people make up our minds for us. And that's not always a good thing. Creek Guy, are you still there? Welcome to the channel. Doing free live energy updates, one question for one card for one subscription. If you're already subscribed to the channel, please like. I will be closing the portal very soon. Yeah, but just because you know what you want doesn't always mean that you believe in it, though, subconsciously. See, it's not just about what we want consciously. It's what we believe in subconsciously as well that can hinder us from our dreams and our aspirations. Is that a word? Or do I mean ambitions? Or what we aspire to do. Hi, Destiny. Yes, you may, dear. What do you need, Capricious Capricorn? How can I help you? I don't, sweetheart. I don't remember Fire Spawn. To anyone, Raymond. Oh, maybe it was. Oh, yes. Maybe it was the King of. It was the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles, Fire Spawn. Yes, Destiny. I don't need to pull a card on that. I'll be right back. This is a paid reading. I gotta take it. Hello, welcome back. Welcome back.
Oh. Well, I was appreciating your perspective. It it definitely resonates with me. I like it.
I'm glad that I could help you with that. You sounded very lost and confused when you came in.
I am
The
lost
spirit
and
says they're
confused.
glad you're here.
I'm lost and confused. I'm just needing to reconnect with my own energy and my own empowerment. And
Yes.
I wanted to give you a little backstory because I know you're reading current energies, but the day before Valentine's Day, she broke it off with me.
Oh wow.
And I spiraled. It was a couple days before he called back and said he just needed space, but I had like responded to him in a text. I said I just wanted to be clear because you sounded uncertain on the phone. I wasn't sure if you were asking for space or if it was over.
Mm-hmm.
And out of frustration, I think he responded, "If you need me to tell you it's over, it's over." And I was like, "Oh wow, like I would have been okay-ish with space." But he just broke things off. And in those couple of days, I think I just cracked.
I'm sorry that happened to you. It's very easy for that to happen because, you've got all this emotional security in somebody and you put so much emotion and feelings into them and then they just kind of go and shit on your parade, pardon my French. That was really a crappy thing to do. Like, what I would have done is I would have been more loving about it. If I was somebody that was wanting to break up with somebody and it was Valentine's time, I would make the breakup, I think, more romantic than terrible for them. I don't know. I'm just that kind of person. Not everybody's like that.
It was a doozy. It was hurtful. And then he called a few days later and I was relieved to hear from him. And
I'm so sorry that happened, honey.
Thanks. And he said on the phone that he wanted some time. He needed 2 weeks space just to get some clarity. And I was like, okay, are you telling me that you care about me and love me and you want to be with me and you just need space to work through your stuff? Or, like, what are we? Is this limbo space? Like, where I'm going to sit around waiting to figure out if you want to be with me? You know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah. And I didn't like that feeling.
And you can reject that version of him too. You know that, right? You can reject it.
Without rejecting all of them?
Yeah. Because you're just rejecting the version of him you don't want, and then going back within and thinking about and feeling about and creating the version of him that you do want, and then just sticking with that new story and that new love story of how you've recreated him in your world and in your mind. And every time you try to go back and say that dick face, it's more like, oh, that dude is so, like, no, don't talk about him in the old story like the way you have created him to be. I have to constantly reiterate with my girlfriends, I know that he's not doing this, and that, but how about we change it to this, and this? And then when they change the way they think and feel, I'm only going by experience, and
I totally get it. I've done that too. I was doing Louise Hay affirmations in the mirror, and then my ex-husband would be like leaving me little love notes on the counter in the morning.
Well, yeah, because even though the affirmations aren't doing it for you, what they're doing is they're programming your subconscious, your feelings and your thoughts. Like, when I realized that it was my subconscious and that it was my self-concept, I was like, oh, I'm going to jump on these subconscious subliminals and make my own and then play them while I sleep at night. And it took me a little while, but it did wonders for me.
Yeah.
It just took down all my walls without me having to go to some stranger and talk to them about my problems.
Totally.
And I'm not talking about how we're talking here. I'm talking about having to actually go to a doctor. Because I spent many years with a child psychologist. I just didn't. I couldn't go back to her because she's passed away now. But I just didn't feel comfortable going to a stranger that wasn't my mom or dad. So I got really into cards and just really got into me and started putting my energy first and myself first and my self-concept first. And now here I am helping you. And I love it. I love that I can be here for you.
I need to get back to that. And so I need to take him out of the picture and start focusing on the type of relationship that I want to create.
Yeah. Yeah, and you can still be friends with him, move in with him, whatever you want with him. And when I have definitely had to let some people down and be like, I can't be in this with you. And they're like, why? Is it someone else? It's like, no, it's not someone else, it's me. And they would respect that instead of trying to push me around or push me into something I didn't want to be in, or even maybe insult my intelligence, my feeling, and my inner confidence about someone who I might like to be with.
Right.
Don't be putting yourself on the naughty step. You deserve better. You deserve what you want. What you desire has already been created. You know this. You know the drill. You just have to work on that strict mental diet. It's like a food diet when you want to lose weight. Or when you don't, or when you want to gain weight. You want a McDonald's, like my mentor says. You want a McDonald's, you're gonna have to get up off your bum and go get it, or get the DoorDash dude to come give it to you. There's no in between. You have to take that action. This is just the same way.
Right. Right. Do you see that it would be possible at this point to create some sort of smooth path going forward together?
Of course, it starts right now if that's what you want. Yes.
Yeah.
It really limiting beliefs that we tell ourselves, teach ourselves, put ourselves through. We just make it harder than it really is. But I do see you being able to turn this around, getting him where you want him. But you've got to be calm, not react to things. You've got to become the best version of yourself and let go of that resistance little by little by little.
Yeah.
And be patient with yourself. That's what this temperance card is all about.
One of the challenges that I've had is feeling like he's not fully fully committed.
And then you tell yourself that, and then you start believing it, and then it starts co-creating, and you've got to stop.
Okay.
You've got to stop. And can you pick out a reason why you would even think that about yourself? Or even him? You love this person. You know that. See, I get really agitated with friends who, they've known me for years, and then they might say or do something that's a little off, and then I have to go back and be like, wait a minute. You've known me this long. This is not happening. We're changing it right now. Even if I have to go to their face, be blunt, and confront them about it and be like, this is how it is, and this is how it's not going to be. Peace out or not peace out. How do you want to operate around this? And, that's really what a lot of people are like, I don't want to be friend zoned. I don't want to be friend zoned. But being friends is so important because, and everything really should come from a loving choice, but it's hard for people to even make loving choices for themselves. So how can they make them for others? So this is what your homework is. You've got to do some loving choices for yourself. Sometimes we get into relationships with people and we start putting them first and everything they want first because we want to be, we want to please others because we want to be accepted and we want to be loved, kind of like those little kids that give their toys away because they want friends or help.
Right.
We do it as adults too.
Yeah.
Can't buy me love. But sometimes you really can. You can with your thoughts, your feelings, your emotions, and going within and really, once again, thinking about what you want. Because I can't do it for you. I can only help you and advise you through spirit and advise you through my own experiences with grief counseling and just counseling in general. Now, I don't read like other readers. Like, I don't always need cards, and I don't read from the books. I read on intuition in regards to what's going on in the artwork of my cards. Sometimes I will do a dash of whatever the card might mean in the book, but really there's so many different reasons for so many different questions, so many different answers, in so many different ways for so many different cards. But when it comes down to it, Spirit really wants you to know, sometimes rejection is protection as well.
What do you mean by that?
Well, it's like you're rejecting the version of him you don't want. Therefore, it is protecting you. Many people will say it the other way around, like, oh, that guy ghosted you. Well, sometimes rejection is protection. No, sometimes you have to understand that you can reject what you don't like about someone, go in within and fix it. Like I said, he has no free will in your reality. So he can't go feral on you again if you don't allow it. Why? Because he has no free will in your reality. I know a lot of people talk like about, in witchcraft, even in, just regular paganism and many spiritual texts, whether it's Christianity, Satanism, or even Muslim or Judaism. It's like, you have to understand, they talk about free will and how everyone's free will is important. But in your vortex, in your reality, all that stuff outside of your vortex doesn't matter, because everything is you pushed out. Okay, like I said,
Right.
People act, feel, and think according to your assumptions.
Yes.
It's science.
And I have experienced this a ton. Like I watched my relationship shift a couple of years ago when I was doing like lots of Louise Hay work.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been working with law of attraction for 20 years. I'm very, very versed in this stuff. I just get low energy. I'm a divorced full-time mom with a lot of work.
And if you get low, you can even manifest your stuff like all jumbled up in a way you didn't want it, but yet still get it and still be like, I think I could do that better.
Right. It's not as grateful as I would have liked it.
But you can do it better. I'm just remanifesting something I got that I was manifesting with law of attraction for years, and now I'm manifesting it with law of assumption, because it just feels so much, I don't know, it just feels like, better, easier, I don't know. But I just started to just pick my outcome. I got so good at this and get what I want like that, because I didn't let my faith waver either.
Right.
So
yeah, I feel like I need to pull back. Do you have any suggestions for like how to get back into my vortex around? I mean, that's what I'm really trying to figure out, is like, okay, I could make plans with him on Saturday, but I want to be in alignment, and I need a little.
So in 1 minute, I would just say, if something's triggering you, don't do it. Obviously, going out Saturday is triggering you without being in alignment. So the first thing you have to do before you go out with him is get into alignment. And then maybe even think or feel, will going out with him get me in alignment? Because if it's not, then you need to take some time to align. But if you really want to go out with him and you're excited about it and you feel yummy about it, and this is really something that you want to do, go for it. This is something that makes you want to rip your clothes off and run through the sprinklers and have fun. Do it. But if it triggers you, don't do it. Don't do it.
Yeah.
That's the best advice that Spirit could give you right now. Is put yourself first. Stay on that pedestal. You are the majestic ass queen of your reality and nobody else. And I'm here for you. Okay?
All right. Thank you.
You're so welcome. Keep me updated. Okay?
Thanks so much.
All right, sweetheart. Talk to you soon.
Okay, bye-bye.
Have fun.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm glad I could help her. And I'm glad she could help me, because sometimes when I talk to y'all, I can just wrap my head around my life a little bit more too. Let me go ahead and read up in the chat. So, Destiny, Capricious Capricorn here, you can be wrapped up in your own trauma all day long, and still get on this whole strict mental diet so that you can, micromanage your trauma. One thing I learned about being on a strict mental diet with my mentor is stop micromanaging the world around you and micromanage your own emotions and feelings so that you can manifest what you want like that. I mean, I know scientifically I'm not going to manifest, animals coming in from the front yard to help me sweep and clean my home, even though that would be a dream come true. I know I'm not going to manifest the brooms sweeping the floor themselves and mopping the floor themselves, but I can surely, manifest the money to hire someone to do it for me. I'm just praying I can manifest that soon. I'm so tired of cleaning. I clean every day of my life forever. Just tired of it. Ready to become a slob, a professional slob. Not really, just kidding. Yes, everyone has the right to manifest a beautiful, harmonious, passionate, healthy, happy relationship with their celebrity crush or even just the guy who works down the street at 7-Eleven. It's up to you about what you want. Don't let anybody tell you different. Nisha, welcome back. What did you miss? Me getting hungrier. I was doing a paid reading, but I think I'm going to close the portal for the night because I've got a very early morning. I've got to go to the doctor's office, pick up some prescriptions. Wow, prescriptions. And I got to put some gas in the car and just run some errands really early in the morning. And I am not a morning person. I can't believe them freaking asshats. Don't try to manifest your celebrity crush. That's so ridiculous. Maybe I need to do a whole series on how to manifest your celebrity crush. The first time I saw my specific person, I was just like, yep, that's the one. It's done. And I just went on about my life. I didn't even care who it was or what their name was or what they were doing. Well, I cared about what they were doing because I liked what I was hearing. But I just, the whole scenario about how I even got my eye on that person was very strange. Oh, Nisha, I only give the best advice because I had a very good mentor. But also because I've had experience, I think, as well. My experiences are not the same as my mentor. But her and I have the same mentor. But you know what's so interesting about all this stuff that we talk about here? It all came out in the 50s. And I I think that's so interesting that it's always been from historical ancient texts like the Greek Orthodox Bible, which is one of the first Bibles that was ever written, to today's Bibles and the Quran, whatever. There's so many of them, all kinds of spiritual texts that are just the same but different religions. But I really felt like this whole law of assumption thing was just so real because I had already been experiencing it in my life before I ever knew what it was. That's why it became such an intense impact, has had such an intense impact on me. Destiny Cameron, can we ask a spirit if I'm calling is in spirituality? Of course it is, Destiny, especially if you feel that's what it is. See, some questions don't have to even be answered with a tarot card because, spirit dwells inside of you. Just listen to your heart. You ever heard that song by that chick Roxette? Listen to your heart. Come on, that's a really good song. It's not just listen to your heart when he calls your name. It's like listen to your heart all the time. I love that song. Piano. Yes, I have made my own subliminals. Well, fire spawn, I could tell you how to do it, but it might cost you a lot of money if you don't already have the equipment to record. But there are also a lot of them on YouTube already. So here, I'll give you the guy's name that I used to help with my self-concept. In fact, I'll go get the link to the video right now, the one that I used that I listened to for 90 days. And I sometimes go back to it, but I've realized I haven't had to go back to it in a very long time. Hey guys, check this out. So just put that on when you're sleeping. I used headphones or earbuds. I don't think you have to have earbuds, but you also don't want it really loud. You want to be able to just, you hear it, but you barely hear it kind of thing is how I did it. Just going to stretch my leg. That car accident was pretty interesting how it's changed the way that my feet and my legs feel. Like I feel like I just got stretched out. If I don't stretch, sometimes it's like it feels weird. Sometimes I have to go down the street to the swing set just to stretch out my spine. I did that today. It felt really good. I haven't been able to get out to the chiropractor because I need to get some. I don't want to drive my car out that far. I don't think it's pretty far. Way out then there yonder in the pawpaw patch of Georgia. You're not sure if you're single or not. So I'm going to go ahead and close the portal since there hasn't been anybody who came in the last few moments for free energy update. My dinner is ready. I need to eat and then let it process before I can even go to sleep. And I've got a very early morning and still some work to do once I get offline here on YouTube. So I'm just going to close the portal with one last message from Spirit. See what Spirit needs us to know about our Friday coming ahead. So playing God. I feel like what Spirit wants us to know about this is God dwells inside of us, whether it's called God or Allah or Buddha or Goddess or God, it doesn't matter. It's Spirit. The Spirit, your creator, dwells inside of you. So why don't you create something beautiful while you're co-creating with your creator? And just understand that you are the causation of your reality. Just pick the outcome you want and stick with it and never waver from your faith in having it. All right? It's the season of the witch every day. At least here it is. Thanks for coming by my haunted dump. I'll be back tomorrow. Thank you for your likes, your subscriptions, your chat, your time. I really appreciate your donations as well. So let's have a slumber party tomorrow night too. So what did Sophia from the Golden Girls say? Which is sayonara, ciao, arrivederci. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Kalanita. Can't wait. I'll miss you.